Eighth time for Novak Djokovic. He's again the winner of the Australian Open. He's again #1 in the world, and it's again here as our guest, Ben Rothenberg of the New York Times. Did you like this final? 4 hours of tennis. Some good, some a little less.
Well, I noticed it actually ended at 3:59, and they kept the clock running a little bit longer just to get
so?
it. Yeah, they did. I saw it. When the final ball landed out, it was 3:59, and they kept it going just to get the even 4 hours, which I can respect.
Okay.
But the final was okay.
Yeah.
And the final was up and down. I think Novak started very well beginning of the first set, and then kind of cooled off, and Thiem got his footing, and Novak was not good, I think, at all, really, in the second or third set. So he was making a lot of unforced errors. At one point, he made, I think, there are 15 or so more unforced errors than winners, so he was pretty in the negative in those kind of quality measures.
Still, if I may interrupt you, I mean, he showed really a lot of guts.
Oh, in the fourth and fifth set, absolutely.
Yeah, because to come back
but I'm telling the story of the match here.
Okay, go ahead.
So the second and third sets were not great. Thiem got better. The fourth set, Novak really came back, fought really well. You saw his intensity and his focus really dial back in after he left the court after the third set, I believe. And he showed why he's done this. And almost by the time he was playing so well at the end, you almost wondered why it was even 5 sets, because he was just that much better, I thought, in those moments.
Well, he's incredible, intense and solid when he needs. I think that at the end the team was a little bit tired too, because he has been pushing more probably. He was taking more initiatives from the baseline, and he was winning most of the rallies, which were longer than 9 points.
That is surprising against Djokovic. You think of as being one of the best long ralliers. The team is hanging in there and playing a very sort of pleasing style of tennis, playing very aggressive, very assertive. And the same thing against Zverev in that match. Zverev was more passive, and again.
Well, I wonder if the 4 hours played with Nadal, the almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes with Zverev took a toll a bit to Thiem, because I mean,
and one less day off.
One
less day off after the semifinals.
And so he's a strong player. He's fit. But I mean, 12 hours. Actually, there are 12 hours in few days.
Not great.
So anyway, but Djokovic, unbelievable, to be honest, because if I think that I saw him, you weren't here yet because you're too young, 12 years ago, when he won his first Australian Open, nobody would have believed that he would have won 8 in 12 years.
Well, I mean, we knew he was going to be good for a long
but I
time.
mean, in 8 years.
Yes, okay, 8 is a high number.
Eight, and then it was in 2008 he beat some guy in the final, so he was young and so on, but you couldn't expect to.
No. He beat Federer in the semifinals. So.
Anyway, so it has been a great tournament, I think, because we saw a lot of good matches. Almost all evenings matches were okay. Nadal, Kyrgios.
I didn't love that match. I thought that match was too cold. I thought the condition. Anyway, it was a lot of good. It was a lot of long finishes, a lot of fifth set deciding tie breaks. Kyrgios Khachanov, I thought was a very good match. A few other ones like that. Federer Millman. I mean, and then Federer Sandgren was a very dramatic match for sure. 7 match points. So if you like comebacks and drama, Federer gave a lot of that, and then was very proudly not pulling out of the tournament when a lot of players probably would have.
So we have the tournament was okay. The women tournament was interesting because we had a final that nobody expected.
No, nobody expected at all. And that was, I thought, a very good match. I thought it was actually quality-wise maybe better than tonight's match sometimes. Kenin, the way she played in the third set was really incredible.
Well, especially that game 2-all was
2-all love 40, hitting 5 winners to turn that, and that broke Muguruza, and that was a great way to win a championship.
So anyway, we enjoyed. We'll see what will happen in the next Slam, where Rafa Nadal will start as favorite.
Well, let's see what Thiem can do, because I think Thiem's chances, I think his best surface is still clay, even though he has gotten much better on the hard courts. And maybe he can challenge there. Maybe Thiem and Djokovic both have real chances to make the French Open interesting this year. Maybe. Let's hope it's interesting. We'll see.
And then anyway, Djokovic has won 3 slams in the last 12 months.
And #1 again.
Yeah.
Back to #1, which feels correct.
Yeah. Well, and I can say only thanks to Ben Rothenberg. Congratulate you because Djokovic congratulates Thiem, Thiem congratulates Djokovic. So I mean, we should
congratulate. I've been on here more than 8 times also, so that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Always a pleasure.
So I hope I'll see you in Roland Garros.
Of course.
And thanks to everyone for listening to us. Thanks to all our crew in Italy,
thanks to
in Australia,
cameraman,
Vane Gibertini, who is he's a writer, but I use him also as a cameraman. But he's a great writer.
Many talents.
Many talents. Yes. I wouldn't be able to do what he does. No. So anyway, thanks, and also to Luca Baldissero, of course, who was here. And see you in Roland Garros. Yeah. Bye bye.
Ciao.